tiang amal togubets el program rigi del elal tutau ngari arte del gester gi de tirang military rabluram rigi lo bangge de mlera recluseram la memong emal ngas el sada el ngoititril mem tuguk mo wai sergida radar belau ma ngas rablur belau et mo temil gara mo solda ngraurelir el merablur belau. And I said that we have 3 special guests from U.S. military who are here today, and we want to know more about you and why you chose to join the U.S. military, and before you joined, how were you doing, and were you in high school, or and what made you, motivated you to join the U.S. military? Magdamal mereka sulit tirgagi del military mergoe ngari abu gerbela lobenterir Star Stevenson makmol ngitri mangmo open el Talkshow gi de mo aisra isi de mungtumle magrar belau alta auriule mo subril te startir lo aisa isir mutumil gara mo jona military engraun tangrap lur belau mek mo amay ge Steve ngun muskawe I mean Star gangal gela Steve kanay e obongedo ma mereka sulem olen lemang mo subira adar belau duk mo mangit po kanatiang ngrau dele memler belau.
Roman sulang modelong delay amekutat alle gurang sulia adar belau tawet sa ibadul ma raklay ma rogul belau ma rogul masil belau ma president ma rogul adar kongres kamam sulang kamam sulang rate al sama merteng yukshir agal qasasel nalet sergamam المرة ترى الناس كرابلو بقول غني سل understanding كتير المكلور غير أضرب ليرير الميت ترير مسألة أنا الجيل اللي المورد المسكول الكلور غير so نعا كلها STARZANE ستيفنسون نعا first sergeant را هيقال باري را Brigade التل unit الجمعاني أول من كمان المية sergeant major command sergeant major Brigade yakbo mamay gamsam introduce himself, and then dirigal sergeant first class MAGOFNA dirigal dilmamam المي ماما تدي بيجرايون سل ملتيان المي share agagi the experience ramam المرا رانياسك. So I'll hand over the mic. Mr. Luke introduce himself.
Yes, good morning, sir. First and foremost, thank you for having us this morning. It's truly an honor to sit here with you and share our story. To the viewers, my name is John, Command Sergeant Major John BAMBA. I joined the Army at the age of 17, and my father was in the Army. So growing up as a little kid, I admired what he did. And he provided a positive example for me. So when the time came for me to graduate high school, I knew that I wanted to join the Army already. So at the age of 17, I joined the Army. I've been in the Army for 27 years. It's been great, but we're just here today to share our story and encourage others to pursue their goals, whatever that may be. Army, Navy, college, whatever it may be. But thank you again, sir.
Where did you go in high school?
So like I said earlier, my father was in the Army. I started high school in Germany. I went to Texas for a semester, went to Rhoda for a semester or a year, but I graduated in California, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Palau. I'm Sergeant First Class Oli MAGOFNA. My family's from Saipan. I grew up in Guam, graduated in Guam. I am part of the 75th Field Artillery Brigade, just like STARZANE and Sergeant Major BAMBA here. I joined at the age of 18. My father was also in the United States Army. However, unlike Sergeant Major, I did not want to join the Army. Growing up, I just wanted to party, play video games, play sports. I thought I could join professional sports, but I'm only 5'5". And not very athletic now that I'm 32 years old. But when I graduated, I did not have a plan, sir. I thought, the party would keep rolling after high school, but I was faced with the reality that if you're not a productive member of society, you don't have anything after high school. So I tried college only one semester, and I was not disciplined enough at the time to finish through. So I ended up joining the Army. Probably one of the best decisions I've made besides marrying my wife and having my kids. But I've been in 14 years now, and it's been great opportunities and structure for myself and my family.
Yeah, how old are you when you joined the military?
I was 18 years old.
18.
Yes, sir.
And you from Guam you joined, or?
Yes, sir. I joined from Guam. So my father, he was in the Army, but he ended up staying in Guam towards the end of his career when he retired.
Okay. Cabo Star.
Nakamla mo 21 years, almost 22 years in the military. I joined the Army after high school, about a year after high school. I went to college for maybe about 6 months, and I decided I want to join the Army.
Kumla school?
Lassen Community College in California.
High school?
I went to Marinas High School in Saipan. I started at Emmaus. I started at Emmaus, and I went to Palai School for sophomore.
I went to Emmaus also.
And then I finished it up junior and senior year at Marinas High School. And then I got accepted for college. I went to college, and it didn't work out for me, so I joined the military. Continue, and that's a good thing about the military. I'm soldado e continue education. So. Yeah.
So, 27 years in the military. I thought after 20 years you can retire.
Yes, sir.
Why 27 years?
So you are absolutely correct. After 20 years, you are eligible to retire. At a point in my career, I had 19 years in the Army, and I was selected for the Sergeant Major Academy. So at that point, I could have opted to retire, but I still enjoyed doing what I was doing, so I continued on, and here I am 27 years later.
So how old are you now?
So I'm currently 45.
You're still very young. And what do you do in this? You have a very big title here. You're a Commander Sergeant Major.
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
So I am the Senior Enlisted Advisor for the 75th Field Artillery Brigade. And we are overall responsible for 6 battalions, currently in Fort Sill and spread out at various other places. But I just ensure that I ensure that his vision and his requests are carried out.
And what do you do? What do you do on a daily basis?
So on a daily basis, it varies day to day, but the main thing is ensuring that the soldiers in the brigade are being taken care of.
And what are they doing, the soldiers in your brigade? What they do?
So as I mentioned earlier, there are 6 different battalions, and every battalion is on a different schedule. So depending on what they're doing, we will go and ensure that they are doing what they should be doing and have the necessary resources to do what they do.
Okay.
Adira al patra obreram al gimorungi il soldau sel mal sel telami obreram al gimorungi sel mal telami obreram al soldau o mo sagalyon. So atela ram la mom la igel le repelan la billion momos ya obreram ra al soldau.
Como la bagalio lo moes.
Igel rocket, igel rocket le bela le moes, igel ya obreram.
So you're not part of this rugged exercise here?
Yeah, taking part in
Digegi de Aurelio bekel time. Magego practice lo mura bekel time malubeng nganya temeleng.
Nganya temel dagal dil bekel time mal effective cloa require a total training ma requirements mangirel el cell schedule el mometer cell requirement mal girel el accurate. So it takes time to build and plan the training event el momos el rocket so dagal cell anytime I give training.
Kogam le mention class now you're serving 21 years and you have an opportunity to go to school. Are you going to school? Nga school lang.
So seguida uklung yole lakal soldado. So emel soldado. Wan laga soldado. Ya kal soldado harara schoolem. They pay for you while you pay for your classes. While laga enroll our college courses. So seguida sabe the only requirement sacrifice raw. So why nga kalbi le ungal ak ngira kal make time ra temegal mora urerek matemegal bungela tulungal karanga diregal on top ngiak kulat temegal mora school. So at that point more require a discipline. You have to be focused on work, focus on your family, and then focus on your responsibilities. So it's but everything is paid for at school. You just have to push yourself to get it done.
So that's the challenge. You have to push yourself to do anything that you aspire to be.
Sir.
Oli, what do you say to the young people here?
So I would have to say, whatever you decide to put your mind to, you have to be passionate. Whether it's joining the U.S. military or whatever the opportunities are around, right? It's if you go and you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out, you're never going to be successful at what you want to do. So with me, when I joined the Army, I realized, okay, this is the commitment that I made. Initially, I joined for 4 years, and I had to be 100% all in, while at the same time balancing my family life and school life as well. So I just want you to know that you can do anything you want as long as it's true in your heart that that's what you want to do, and be passionate.
You know, many people think that when you join the military, they have everything. They have booze around you. You can drink. What do you say to the young people here? Are drinks available, like alcohol available in the military?
For a price. So it's not just, they don't just give it to us, it's free. You have to spend your hard-earned money on those kind of things, and they'll learn that when you're getting your own paycheck and you're working for your own money, everything counts, everything adds up. So yes, the military and the U.S. Army provide a lot for you and your family. House, they pay for your utilities. But if that's something they want to do, that's just their decision. That the Army is not pushing that to them.
But you're disciplined not to take that route.
Yes, you have to be smart.
Okay. So how about you? What can you say to our people?
Yes, sir. Going back to it, like these gentlemen have mentioned already, opportunities are out there. You mentioned schooling earlier. I am extremely fortunate. A common misconception is that we join the Army, do our term, 2, 3, 4 years, get out, and then go to college. But the reality is, you could start college almost immediately after your training is finished. So the Army provides money every year for every soldier to take college courses while they are in the Army. And I have been fortunate. The Army has provided me with a associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and master's degree.
Wow.
So
you have a master's degree?
Yes, sir.
And what's your major?
So my major is higher education administration from the University of Louisville.
Star.
Elak nga kasodak taral finish ra school ra business management. And so like they mentioned earlier, it requires discipline. The klangarigit sel the soldado is the same the madrabalu. Everything is the same as a normal life. Everything is laid out in front of you. You just have to choose, but make sure that what you choose is the right one and correct decision and it is what you're interested in. What kasi tiya mo suka taklop si experience nga kal soldado ar soldado sel level soldado tanda sa sing tadi mo soldado sum seri to dra balurir whether Belau, Micronesia, other islands, or other Amerigal. Bekal soldal me soldal ngoda do urtira se ngaram como solda kasi nsigal to drablik namoda ka soal kilometer drablik. So they make that quick and fast decision to leave the house, but at the beginning when they see the recruiter, they didn't choose what they want to do in the army. They got the one that was available, manseri to drablay. And what we're here to do, explain and more our soldal was saying, other ablu was saying that's not the case. Mal beto abrió kal soldado. Like tell the rural alsis. Ngariñar soldado will get paid el DJ radio station. Ngariñar soldado will get paid any job el semel mdaswi or walot kil mrurñi ngariñir kal soldado. So mora tol mora ngayas kasen diagam morre el todra blue lega el som lo siga availability le recruiter amle qase di available a mécanique ma agur ma artillery ma infantry e da lo wais lo ngarinya diving army ngarinya boat operator army ngarinya ayale musicians ngarinya boat engine operators mechanic army ngarinya welding anything is em this week ay da lo wais. So como se gimtra el pastor ngil morang ayas kasi selbo mo do recruiters at least do a research because you can find all these job opportunities sa internet.
Yeah, malungin. Magamo waisak mo komle bela o ingarang e guk mamara o ingarang.
Mamamler bela Tuesday night el mamara kapsengir elangra selmu tutarak lugu. El guk mora mo spenda erut club sera saibal mo spenda erut club sera rota guk spenda erut club sera kwam mormel morar mam dagal reram.
Hey, you know what he said? He said we'll go from here to Yap, Saipan and Guam, and then we go back to our wives.
But back to work.
Back to work. So where did you guys come from? Where do you station?
Mama station Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yep, I see. Mamamle Magalorior Germany. Mamamle somehow gimle mitra Germany engang arbabel soldado nga meredra kamam nga ungra like el cook artillery mama artillery reramra army yagidel artillery omo sa galyon ma rocket en magidila nga Germany el letel rak malmle ngat telegi nga kamle hotel mora Oklahoma eng mengang eng mea oli telal months later eng mengang ngaru sarbetur magi kantin yurtel egoklong yolel tel el kal soldau way gamam el adram yagal belu ngarni agi man mlamoko ka wagim family arba amma ngaram rigel el mal dirgal mal agi kay ngasel mong emay.
Well, that's very good. It's good to hear. So Micronesia is just like one, you know.
Yes.
In the world, it's becoming very smaller.
Yes, sir. That's a great point, right? Although we all have our own cultures, we Micronesians, we are together, and that is the unique thing that we have together. I will tell you, going around you name it, any military base, and you see somebody else from the Micronesians, and you automatically have that connection, and that's a great feeling, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming here. Do you have the last word to say for three of you?
Yeah.
Ala kupong and then el botirgal. This is also say ngal Sar Major beil dirang nga family ngil other belau. His wife's family have a family in Palau, from Palau. Magofna Dirigal has a family from Palau, but they all moved out to back to Guam and mainland. So, but Gamram Sulang Tel Udele Mudulong, thank you for letting us be a guest for this morning. It's an honor and a privilege to be part of your show and spread the word to the community. o merga tel tol kal soldal morara ngayas ka mal bolsa maria ringi eng the only thing dire kal so kal pura dire kal se morara ngayas ka se ndega bul gol al morura 20 years al service al waigam سبب امل دي 2 years المينيموم الغنتراكت خسيجي سل سوام اللوريور سو اكزامبل سومن سوام المو ميكانيك رامسير رايرت قدي وا 2 years الغنتراكت كل سولدا سدر غاو المورا ميكانيك سكول مغمسوب المرو لامسيل اوريور 2 years الموت المربلاو انغاريا سيرتيفيكيشن الغاو من 2 غامسير رايرت It's that simple. It just requires discipline self focus and pushing yourself self motivation to accomplish it.
Sir, thank you again for having us. Thank you for your time. We know your time is valuable. But I have a quick, simple message. First and foremost, our recruiters they do great things out here for our soldiers and the Micronesians. They are super busy. So if anybody listening has any questions at all, please feel free. You have our name tapes. You can find us on social media. Please feel free to reach out if there is anything we can assist you with as far as opportunities in the military or in the Army. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
So again, sir, thank you for having us here. Thank you to the people of Palau. It's beautiful here. We love it here. Like Sergeant Major was saying, if anybody is interested in making a well-informed decision about joining the U.S. Army, the U.S. Army recruiters will be here from April 1st to the 11th for the initial testing, and then they will be back in July for processing. But for the people of Palau I wish you guys the best for the present and future. Please make an informed decision and do not rush just because you want to get off the island or make something of yourself. Because it's at the end of the day, it is your decision, and we hope you make an informed one. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, thank you very much for coming here to this show. And they heard you. And since you're part of our Palauan family, you're always welcome to Palau.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Agiman mereng asulim lo loreng setial program relang lo menteri tirgal soldar gidel begra Micronesia. Oman sulang.